What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Bring y'all a quick NFL preview of the weekend. One time for the one time. Tonight we got the Bills versus the Patriots. Although, as a money line bet, I'd take the Bills, but I would not be surprised if the Patriots win. Because I really, the Bills, they've been winning, but they have not been looking impressive as of late. That's Thursday night game. Sunday we got Steelers versus Falcons. I got the Steelers. Do I need to say more? They playing the Falcons. Falcons. And the Steelers is just a better football team at this point. Packers versus Bears. I got the Packers. That's even if Jordan Love is a quarterback. And if I'm the Packers, I will go with Jordan Love as the quarterback. Might as well see what you got in him, because y'all need to be thinking about long term and for the future. And Aaron Rodgers ain't it. So y'all need to be trying to see, going to get that dude healthy, so y'all can try to fleece somebody the way Seahawks did the Broncos in that Russell Wilson trade. Robbery, no gun. Them niggas should be in jail for that shit. Got the Jags versus the Lions. I think that'd be a high-scoring affair. If I was putting money on that game, I'd be probably going for the over. Because both of those teams leave a lot left to be desired on the defensive end, and they don't even play defense. Lions, they don't play defense at all, but they score points. Got the Jets and Vikings. Now, I think this would be a better game than most think, but I got the Vikings winning. I got Mike White turning into a pumpkin and dropping that glass slipper. Everybody thinking he a world beater because, he won a game last week, but we're going to see what's going on in this game, even though the Vikings defense ain't it. But I think this would be a tougher matchup for them this week. Commanders versus Giants. And this is a good game. This would be a good game. Realistically, the entire NFC East can make the playoffs, and I don't think that shit has ever happened in the history of the National Football League, where you have an entire division make the playoffs. It used to be NFC least. Now it's the NFC beast. But I got the Giants winning that game. If they was playing wherever the hell the Commanders play at, Washington, D.C., Virginia, wherever the fuck the motherfuckers play at, I'll probably pick them. But by them being in New Jersey, where the motherfuckers Giants play at, I'll take the Giants in that game. I expect Steve Slayton and a boy Barkley to have decent games. Not so much that quarterback. He might run for a touchdown or something, but he gonna make a mistake. Titans versus Eagles. And if I was putting money on this line with the point spread, I'd take the Titans. They might just win this game. The Eagles have been winning, but they have not been looking impressive. They have been skating by, barely getting by. And maybe if Jordan Love played that entire game, maybe the Packers probably would have won, because he came in and he looked poised, and that Eagles defense just not looking like it ever since the big dude from Georgia, Jordan Davis, has went down. Even though they wouldn't got sued. You got to ask yourself why the hell he was on the couch all this damn time if he was just going to come change life. I'd take the Eagles the money line, but I wouldn't put no money on this game. Titans might pull this out. I'm going to go ahead and say Titans. Broncos versus Ravens. Ravens. Even though they've been struggling in the second half, especially defensively, they've been giving up big leads. You can't put that all on L-Jack. Still need to go get him a taller receiver. All them damn Smurfs, he got a wide receiver. Only big body threat he has is at the tight end position. They need to get him a red zone target wide receiver. Hell, go see what Alshon Jeffrey's doing. He can give y'all 4-5 plays a game in the damn red zone with his big body ass, and y'all have a red zone target for that man in the red zone. A big target for him in the red zone. I'll take the Ravens. I wouldn't take the Broncos against niggas I know. Russell Wilson, old trash ass. That motherfucker top of the line. Doo-doo! Broncos country, you're not gonna ride. Got the Browns versus the Texans. Deshaun Watson, Mr. Massage and Happy Ending, will be back this week. I expect him to be a little rusty and shake off a little rust, but I expect them to put foots up in the Texans. The Texans don't even be trying to do nothing. That is the worst ran organization in all of professional sports. I said what I said. They done trucked off so many good picks and good players and fucked off so much shit. It's just ridiculous. That's another team that I probably know some people personally that can probably get them in a 7-on-7 passing league game, probably not padded up. Seahawks versus the Rams. The Rams ain't trying. Seems like Jalen Ramsey more interested in saying I'm him than actually showing up on Sunday and being him. He needs to move to fucking safety, and he needs to move to safety fast. He can't cut at that corner no more. Them hips are stiff, and he can't move like he used to. And he try to just be physical with people, and that shit don't work because these wide receivers ain't punks, and they bigger and they strong as fuck these days. And he's routinely looking like a fucking a chump out there. So they need to go and move him to safety. And the fact that Aaron Donald was considering retirement before the season start tells me his heart wasn't in it. And they have looked like fucking trash. I got the Seahawks by at least 10 points on them chumps. Game of the week. You got the motherfucking Dolphins at the 49ers. You know what I'm saying? I'm a 49ers fan, but I don't bet with my heart. If my team ain't got it, I don't roll with them. But I think we can pull this out because I think we can get after Tua and hit him a few times, and we'll see if he can hang in there. We got the big D tackle, Eric Armstead, coming back this week, and I expect him to be active up the middle and apply a little pressure up the middle and then pay extra little bit of attention to him, freeing up Omenihu, Ebukam, and the boy Bosa to get after it. I got the 49ers by field goal. Chiefs versus Bengals. Now, this is one of them games that, everybody going to be jump on the Chiefs, but I think the Bengals might do it. They at home. I hear Jamar Chase might, play this week. He said he would have played last week, but they want, as a precaution, they wanted to give him an extra week. And the Chiefs play very little to no defense. Their offense is very high-powered, but I expect this to be a high-scoring game. If you're betting on it, take the over. But I'm going to take the Bengals to win this game. Chargers versus Raiders. The Chargers, for whatever reason, they just lack whatever it is to finish games. They closed out that game last week and went for 2 and let their nuts hang and won that game. But the Raiders played fucking exceptionally offensively. Their defense leave a hell of a lot left to be desired outside of that condor, Max Crosby. The rest of that defense throw them whole motherfuckers in the trash. But Max Crosby, that's a good-ass dude. But this game, I'm going to take the Raiders. They're at home. Josh Jacobs is playing for a contract. He's playing lights out. He's playing out of the goddamn mind. Mac Hollins is playing well for the Raiders as well. And that boy Devontae Adams, you line him up against anybody, and he's going to kill him. You got the motherfucking Colts at the Cowboys. I got the Cowboys by at least 13 fucking points against them sorry bastards. Done hired a motherfucker who was on ESPN to be their goddamn head coach in middle season, but ain't nobody said shit about the Rooney Rule on this shit and just let that shit slide. Normally they try to fake like they gonna say something about the Rooney Rule. We know that shit's bullshit. They ain't gonna have no black coaches, but they just hired a motherfucker that ain't never been a head coach in his motherfucking life. Off of ESPN in the middle of the season to come be the head coach of a fucking football team, a national league football team. You know what I'm saying? NFL. And they fucking they finna get stomped out. And on Monday night, they got some trash on top of trash on top of fucking trash. Nobody want to see the Saints at the Bucks. Brady has not been looking good this year. The media ain't talking about enough. That motherfucking looking washed the fuck up. But we gonna see. But I think the Saints gonna get after him. They got embarrassed last week. Got shut out. Didn't score a goddamn point against Bang Bang Niner game. But I think the Bucks will pull this off, but I think the Saints will get after Brady's ass. And that's what's going on this week in the NFL, and that's my take on it. That's my spin on it. Fuck with your boy. Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all motherfuckers be watching sometimes. Y'all be motherfucking giving them likes, and y'all damn sure ain't subscribing. That shit don't cost you nothing. Just to subscribe to a channel on fucking YouTube don't cost you a dime. Do me a favor. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'm out this motherfucker.